man. Back at you guys again with another one. All right. So, yeah, man. Ryan Garcia, man, said that Golden Boy Promotion and and his team, um, betrayed him. I'm gonna show you guys the interview in a couple minutes, man. And yeah, they betrayed him. Even even Tank Davis' team was like, man, Ryan Garcia, you got a mole in your camp. You know what I mean? That Ryan Garcia's team was giving them the play or whatever, man. That's kind of messed up, man. They already drained it. They already drained him, and then on top of draining him, man, they had a spy in Ryan Garcia's camp. You know what I'm saying? Um, I believe that they were terrified of Ryan Garcia. So yeah, guys. So they try very hard to try to win this fight. They did everything they could by draining him. With their rehydration clause, and and they having a spy in his camp to try to give Tank Davis' crew his game plan in the ring. I feel like it's can Tank Davis' side cheated, man. That's not true sportsmanship. It's if you don't have no confidence within yourself, man. If you have to go, have somebody in Ryan Garcia's camp spying to see what he's training on and what he's doing, whatever, man. That's cheating to me, man. You know what I mean? And then the rehydration clause too. So Tank Davis, and his team did everything they could, man, to have the advantage in the fight. You know what I mean? But anyway, man. So the fight happened already. Tank won because, of course, everything was in his favor. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. So anyway, it's kind of messed up, man, when you training and you doing all this work, and then you have a team that even stand behind you, man, when the fight was done, man. You had, Golden Boy, he just gonna leave, man. As soon as the fight finished, they all left him behind. Nobody was at his press conference, man, supporting him. The only people that was there is probably his dad, because of course his family. You know what I mean? Yeah. So anyway, I'm gonna play a clip right here, man, with Ryan Garcia is expressing his frustration with this whole ordeal. Y'all check it out.
After the fight, nobody was there for me. Like, my team, but just didn't come to the press conference. They ain't go do nothing. You know what I mean?
That's so garbage, man.
I was left with somebody betrayed me in camp. They weren't trying to look out for me after the fight. It was like I was left with that.
That's worse than the fucking fight,
bro. It was the worst. And I had Tank's team really care about me more than my own team. I had God with me the whole way, so I'm gonna understand who was there with me.
Yeah, man, there you guys have it, man. You know what I mean? No, nobody was there for him, man. Nobody was there for him. Nobody was there for him at the press conference. Nobody tried to give him no word of encouragement. You know what I mean? Yeah, no type of support or anything like that, man. They just treated him like a number, you know what I mean, or just a revenue or whatever. They made a lot of money off this kid and just threw him to the side. You know what I mean? It's kind of messed up, man. Yeah, it's kind of messed up. So it seems like they were all going against him, man. It seemed like they were all going against him, and the only person that was standing behind his side, it was was his dad, of course. You know what I mean? And his mom or whatever. You know what I mean? So it was a good fight, man. I remember watching the fight and everything like that. It was a good fight. It was a good sportsmanship coming from Tank Davis, man. I feel like Tank Davis do respect Ryan Garcia, because Tank does. He is aware of Ryan Garcia's potential. He knows Ryan Garcia, if it wasn't for the rehydration clause, that he would have given him a run for the money, man. You know what I mean? And I'm going to stand on that. Everybody knows this. Without those clauses, man, it would have been a different fight. Let's keep it real, man. Without those clauses, it would have been a different fight. You know what I mean? Because he lost a lot of muscle mass, man. But anyway, yo, so that's the way it is. I just can't wait for the next fight. You know what I mean? I don't know who's Tank or it's a lot of rumors that Tank will go against Haney or Shakur or Telefino. It's a lot, but we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. But I gotta play this other video right here, man, where Tank's trainer, he's in an interview, and he said that he's gonna receive Ryan Garcia with open arms. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I don't know how to feel about this, man. But y'all check out this video, and I'll come back with my thoughts.
Ryan asked Gervonta for his phone number. I think it was. What was going on there? Did he tell you what was happening? If they're going to train together at all, or they're just going to remain friends?
Ron always wanted to be close to Tank and whatnot. And Tank is that, if he like you, you know what I'm saying? talk to you, hang out with you and stuff. We just gotta wait and see what that phone number do.
Wait and see what he does with the with the
Yeah.
call. Hey, I was thinking, like, it's not out of the realm possibility that he asks to train with you guys. I've seen it before with other fighters.
And listen to me real good. I would take him with open arms. Because what he demonstrated that day, what he did was take the fight. That's a fighter. He been asking for this fight when he first came on the scene. I can work with that. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's showing me true heart. Regardless of what people say, what people say about him and whatnot, I go back and watch old videos of him asking for this fight when his own promoter said that say he wasn't ready. And it took them many years to get to this point, to be something great. That's amazing. So that says a lot about him.
Yeah, there y'all have it, man. I think that under Tank Davis' team, Tank Davis' camp, Ryan Garcia have a bright future. These guys very disciplined in training. They focus a lot on power punches, defense and footwork. And I think that will improve Ryan Garcia's ability as a fighter. You know what I mean? So I think that would be a good move. Even though, with everything that took place with the rehydration clause and people spying on them or whatever, man, it's whatever. It's crazy because a lot of times you don't know people's intentions, man. Sometimes you just have to take those gambles. You have to gamble in life, man. That's how you find out that who's real around you and who's not. Unfortunately, you have to go through it to find out who's gonna stand with you, who's not gonna stand with you, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna see who's loyal and who's not loyal. And in order for that to happen, you have to see. You have to be putting that in the fire, man. Just like Ryan Garcia, when it was all said and done, when the fight was over, nobody was there for him. So now, that's how we learn. We learned in life. You learn the hard way. You have to learn the hard way. You know what I'm saying? It happens a lot. It happens to investors. It happens to sport athletes, man. You go through trials and tribulations, and you see what works and you see what doesn't. You see who's loyal with you. You see who's going to stick with you when you have them. Who's going to stick with you when you lose all your money. You're going to see who's there for you from day one, and who's still around when you don't have nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, when Ryan Garcia, lost the fight, he saw who was the real people around him. You know what I mean? He saw who it was. He's seen it. You know what I mean? And that's how it is, man. That's how it is. But anyway, man, I want to see Tank Davis versus Teofimo. That's the fight that I want to see. That's the fight that I want to see, man. Teofimo is I think he's an underrated. He's one of our good boxers, man. He's in my top 10 good boxers, man. You know what I mean? I know some of y'all like Teofimo. Yeah, Teofimo, man. Y'all know he got hand speed. He got footwork. Looking back at the Teofimo and Lomachenko fight, it could have went either way, in my opinion. It could have went either way, in my opinion. I think they just give it to Lomachenko, man, for whatever reason. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't even know why Lomachenko is even crying about David Haney winning the fight when most people don't even think that he even won the fight against Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? So, Teofimo will be a good match for Tank Davis. Teofimo's, almost the same height. He's built strong. You know what I mean? Got a lot of power, man. That's a fight that I would love to see. He's a good counter puncher. You know what I mean? Forget Shakur and Haney and all that. I want to see Teofimo versus Tank. That's what I want to see. And you know what's my dream fight, man, that I want to see I know that would never happen again, man? I want to see Madonna versus Tank, man. Madonna, man. He's a problem. You see what it did to Adrian Broner? And he gave Mayweather a lot of problems in that ring too, man, to the point where Mayweather had to fight him again. You know what I'm saying? That's how good and wild Madonna was, man. Medina, whatever his name is. But y'all know who I'm talking about, Madonna, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fight. That's a dream fight that I would love to see, man. Man, that's a dream fight that I would love to see, man. Madonna versus Tank. Madonna, man, listen, man, come on. Y'all seen what he did to Adrian Broner, man. Yeah, Madonna ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying? So, that would be a good fight. Teofimo would be a good fight. I want to see Shakur versus Tank too. You know what I mean? So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see what this. The year's not over yet. We're gonna see what's gonna transpire during this couple months, man. I know next year's gonna be a good year for boxing. So we're gonna see. I'm still waiting for Crawford and Errol Spence to get at it. Sign up the contract and get that popping. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of good fights coming up. Hopefully, you know what I mean? Hopefully, man, they could finalize these contracts, man, and make boxing great again. You know what I mean, y'all? So anyway, man, this Bailey Panama, man. Holla at your boy. Please subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. All right, y'all? Appreciate y'all. Holla at me.